Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Seattle Mariners and the Cincinnati Reds. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Homer Bailey, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Homer Bailey. 3-pitch mix. Fastball, curveball, changeup. This guy, when he's on, you'll know he needs the curveball. That's his best secondary pitch. At times, his fastball can be overpowering, 94 to 96 miles an hour. If he brings the curveball and he brings the changeup, he can be as good as anybody in the league.
Standing in, D. Gordon. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Blue skies forecasted this afternoon, 58 degrees here at first pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Gene Segura standing in. His lifetime numbers against Bailey. He's got 5 base hits in 25 tries. Here it is, the 3-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Tap down the line. Scooped up to second for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Robinson Cano is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2. Segura stands at first with 1 out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz hit down the third base line.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So stepping in, Kyle Seager. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
The 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Reds. It's 1-0 Seattle. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, here he is, King Felix, also known as the King. Big arm, 5-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, slider, curve, changeup, and split. Some people think he throws too many pitches. Well, I know one thing. This guy's been a good pitcher for a long time, and he is one of the few aces in the game of baseball.
Now batting, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line toward center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitcher's gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A runner at first with no outs here. And Hernandez will go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
All right, let's go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball. On the ground for Cano. This could be two. The second for one. On to first to complete the double play. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
In is Joey Votto now. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's a .333 hitter. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Seattle scored in every single inning on the way to victory. Felix Hernandez earned the victory on the mound. Homer Bailey lasted only an inning in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Seattle Mariners.